What was that wait music you were using? That was some jazzy ass shit.
That's the garage music from Front Mission 5.
Oh right, I
The
knew it
one that
sounded
never came out
familiar.
over here, but has a fan translation.
Oh,
Chris Zombie Pie Redacted, Harley,
Heyo.
are you ready for a video game that combines the best of hexes and cards? You didn't
hell
think
yeah.
it could be done.
So how many X's are we talking about? 2, 3?
Perhaps 4 of them.
Oh shit!
Beans, I forgot. You don't have the option for me to spend Braden points on making you not allowed to do something.
Okay, everybody, let's go ahead and remember recite your 4 X's as a true gamer. What are they?
Expand,
Uh,
explore.
Exterminate, exterminate,
Everyone forgets the third one.
and exterminate.
Yeah,
Exploit.
exploit. All right.
Exploit is also meant to like encompass like espionage. I've seen people put espionage into the exploit part.
That's not an X. That's not.
Espionage.
They all have E's.
Well,
But
yeah,
anyway.
but at least they make X sounds.
So this is Hexarchy. This is a 4X deck building game.
It definitely has that Civilization 4 vibe on it. This has got a cartoon. Is this a mobile game? Was this
No.
originally released on mobile?
No, this is not a mobile game. This is a modern video game.
But you know, like some of these games have that mobile look. You know what I'm talking about? Oh wait, I know this. This was a Kickstarter.
This is a yes, and this was published by the Yogscast people.
Ah.
I don't know who those are.
Okay. So the Yogscast are British people.
This is one of their, let's say, more successful Kickstarter efforts.
Yeah.
We don't talk about the first one.
Yeah, and, you know, they realized that maybe publishing games is better than trying to make them themselves. Okay, I got hammers to play cards, so hammers are mana.
Okay.
Tech cards...
This is taking the whole, like, civilization tech trees, but now you have to get cards.
Now the tech trees are cards.
Okay.
So, if I use the animal husbandry card, which costs 2 hammers, I get access to the agriculture card and then pastures and farms.
You know how I feel about animal husbandry. I would prefer that you get...
You shouldn't marry animals. They can't consent.
I would prefer you get some, like, agriculture before the animal husbandry, or maybe even pottery, but you know what? I ain't judging.
I usually go for pottery.
What? That would be an
Because I want a granary.
That would be an interesting, like, evolution of civilization to be like an all predator civilization where they did in fact invent the concept of cattle before they figured out farming. Like, I could see an alien doing that.
I feel like there are examples, but I wouldn't know completely.
I mean, you could argue the Tyranids from Warhammer are doing that, but...
Yes.
I don't like how the Tyranids play in Gladius, though.
Why do you pronounce it like that?
Gladius?
It's Gladius.
I got 1 victory point, I got culture.
We should play Gladius at some point, the 3 of us.
The secret is, that game is
4 of us
just...
if Justin has it.
Don't think I do. Were you talking about the PS2 game, or?
No, I'm talking about Warhammer 400 and 1000.
40,000 Gladius Prime. Is it just Gladius? Hold on.
Warhammer 40,000 Gladius Relics of War? Ask...
Yes. Relics of War. Rated playable with a controller. That's interesting.
Twitch.tv/arbitrarywater raves. It's okay. It's like Advance Wars secretly. More than a full-on 4X. Okay, now I got food that I can use instead of to build. Okay.
A truly delightful endorsement. It's okay.
It's pretty good. Raves Arbitrary Water. This is Hexarchy, Justin.
Are you saying that this is okay or Gladius is okay?
Gladius is okay. This game I have played for 9 minutes.
Well, what are your final thoughts?
10 out of 10. Would use
Plus
the
pig.
the
Would Hex
yeah.
again?
Would Hex again.
Gladius Relics of War is a very odd 4X game because it isn't trying to be a 4X game. It's
Yeah.
actually like an RPG.
Yeah, it's actually Advance Wars.
Every faction you play as has a full
Like, yeah.
crafted storyline.
Yes, like Endless Legend, every faction has their own
You win the
story,
game by
and you can get a victory condition by
completing the story rather
Yeah.
than actually playing the video game, which is very strange for a 4X game.
Okay, yep. Hey, it's Civ, but you have cards.
So where's Gino?
Gino doesn't need to know about this.
I'm gonna add Gino. Just real distant. No.
Oh no, England built the Hanging Gardens.
Damn. Now if you want the Hanging Gardens, you're gonna have to kill them for it.
They probably get extra food production.
That'd be crazy.
If I
Alright.
recall correctly, the Hanging Gardens are one of the ancient wonders that we still don't definitively know if they even existed.
What's that?
I seem to recall that there's genuine doubts if they are just Herodotus or then the person
Well, I
who
mean-
told about them. bullshit.
Herodotus never made things up.
They are called the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, and as far as I was aware, Babylon was...
A real civilization.
Well, it's a real
Oh.
place with a lot of
I thought-
mytholization.
I thought Babylon was a real city. We just don't.
Babylon is indeed a real civilization and a city. It's just going to the ancient ruins of Babylon have not yielded.
There's not.
any
They have yet to
evidence
find a
of an
garden what
actual
hangs.
garden that resembles anything of the legend.
All right.
What I was saying is that Babylon was a real place, but there was also a shit ton of mythologizing about it.
Mhm.
So splitting the fact from the fiction is very difficult.
Yeah, we were talking about this with Borgmaster. The original format of teaching the first dynasties of China for the longest time was Shi Shang Shu. We don't know if the Shi or Xia actually, Shi is a different era. The Shi dynasty XI even exists. Probably didn't. And also, surprise, surprise, we know the Colossus Road existed. It probably was not as big as...
We know the Library of Alexandria existed.
And the unfortunate reality, and I saw a pretty good lecture about this in college, the unfortunate reality is the Library of Alexandria probably didn't have a lot of cool shit in it. It was probably just tax documents and trade things, just documents for running an empire. We would have known a lot more about the bureaucracy and the running of government of that era had it not been burned down.
I don't know if this is true or not, but I recall having been told at one point that also a lot of the scientific stuff the Library of Alexandria did have was actually very well copied and documented because that's what they did. Like, they would take documents, copy them, keep the originals, and give the copies back.
Yeah.
So, like, we didn't actually lose a whole lot when it burned because there were, you know, other
I would argue that
copies.
losing a whole bunch of bureaucratic documents actually is losing a lot.
I guess that's fair.
We don't know. We don't know. We just didn't lose like as much technology as sometimes is rumored.
I know the one that a lot of people bring up.
How
is
do
the
you build
idea that,
aqueducts good?
hey, guess what? You don't need to worry about it. The Roman aqueducts that are still pretty good, you can just go to them and figure it out.
Just go to them.
Okay, Romans get an extra build per turn per city. And +1 yield on a hexes with a road. Huh?
That sounds like cheating.
That sounds a lot like India Civ 4 when they had the faster workers that could build everything in a turn less,
Yes.
which they realized was busted, and so they took it out in 5 and 6.
Bum.
I like that in Rogue Trader you get the achievement The Light of the Astronomicon for doing your first warp travel, because it's really funny, because right before you do the warp travel, you get told that the Astronomicon is gone, because the game takes place at the exact moment Cadia falls.
Oh, is that how they justify it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun.
Like,
See, I literally just played the tutorial.
like when you find Cassia and bring her to your ship, she goes to her sanctum, does her ritual, and 2 minutes later is like, the Astronomicon is missing. It was there this morning. It was.
Yeah, well, maybe... Listen, I know this guy. I know this very friendly, Necron.
It's very friendly. Oh, what a sentence.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
he's fine. He's chill. He just wants more stuff for his museum. You can trust him.
He does just want more stuff for his museum.
I feel like I bring it up every single time that I have you two in the stream, but what do you think the topic of the Henry Cavill Warhammer show is going to be about?
It's gonna be about the Ultramarines, because it's gonna be
It's
boring.
obviously Marines, but who would you peg
listen.
him to play?
Listen. Here's my prediction, and it's the best prediction you're ever gonna get. Henry Cavill is going to play an Ultramarine Sergeant for the first, 20 minutes of the first episode, and then him and his entire squad are gonna get murked by Nids or Orcs or something, and it's gonna cut away to Henry Cavill playing like a guard sergeant on some other fucking warfront somewhere else on the planet, and the rest of the fucking show is going to be a MASH-esque comedy centered on Henry Cavill as a guardsman in his unit.
Okay.
That's way too creative.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I have bad news.
Am
Also-
I too good at writing shows?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying that, people want the Space Marines.
I don't! Space Marines are so fucking boring, especially Ultramarines.
Yeah, Ultramarines are cops.
I liked Braden's theory as to who he thinks Henry Cavill's clearly going to play. A certain, let's say, very vanilla-ass Space Marine.
See, I was gonna say that or Eisenhorn. He plays Eisenhorn.
Oh, that's actually an interesting idea.
There's a trophy here in this whole podcast.
I just think there's just too much depth to Eisenhorn, and
Oh, I can't go back to that. I apparently can't pick up that trophy because I didn't pick it up.
and all this is assuming that show is actually going to make progress in 2024.
Yeah.
It sure seems like everything that Henry Cavill touches in terms of shows that rely on streaming just become cursed.
Listen, That's not his fault, though. Alright? It's well documented that the problems with The Witcher show are on the fucking showrunners and the actual writers.
And also, he left that show to be Superman, and then
Got fucking...
Screwed
stabbed
over
him back.
because DC didn't know what they wanted to do.
And then they hired a guy who then said, "Yeah, you're all fired. It's me now."
Yeah.
It sure seems like a lot of Marvel and or DC things do not make a ton of money in 2023. I wonder what the initiatives are going to be, or if you just marching on. Just keep marching. Don't ask questions. Keep going forward.
I mean, I think Disney's just gonna eventually scale back the Marvel stuff and spin up that Star Wars machine
Oh,
Well, they-
even more.
Didn't the report? Let me find it.
What's up, people? Visit the planet.
Okay, yeah.
Or the
This
system.
comes from Ars Technica, but Ars Technica looked at the financials for every non-Netflix and non-Amazon streaming service, and the totals across Disney, Warner Brothers, Discovery, Comcast, and Paramount. Streaming platforms collectively lost their companies $5 billion.
that's yeah. It's almost like streaming was always an untenable thing, and it took
Unless you're Netflix.
Netflix realize it having a panic attack.
But is Netflix doing okay at this point? I
Yeah,
feel like
so this is the like weird surprise story that Forbes found out. Like, apparently, and this is the reason maybe why Prime is also going to go in this direction. Like, Netflix with ads is a game changer. Was a game changer for Netflix. Like and the other thing is that the password crackdown actually is yielding positive results, both financially and subscriber-wise. So, like, not what anyone predicted, but it turns out that all that stuff just apparently worked. Like, it sucks, but yeah, like
Yeah.
the idea that Netflix isn't profitable, the ad tier subscription plan was a complete game changer for them, and their password crackdown actually worked.
I don't have a huge problem with the password crackdown thing. Part of that is because I can pay for my own thing. But I don't like ads. Like the magic of streaming services for me is I can pick what I want to watch and don't have to worry about advertisements.
What if you paid them an extra, let's say, $3 to $5 a month
What I will do is
for
continue
ad
to-
free?
What I will do is continue to pay for Amazon Prime because I order stuff to get delivered a lot. And just up for a month to watch the show I want to watch and then, cancel the sub, which I think is what a lot of people are already doing.
All right, so this is CNNBC. Okay, Netflix reported a boost in subscriber growth driven by a password-sharing crackdown effort and interest in new ad tier support. Their new ad tier supported tier. Netflix also raised prices on its basic and premium plans that get rid of ads. Earnings: 3.73 versus 3.49 per share expected, so they exceeded their shares. Revenue was $8.54 billion, and the growth in subscribers was expected to decline, but it actually went up. So as a result, their net income came in at 1.68 positive billion rather than the expected loss that was originally reported at the start of the year.
But also the thing for my part, I have started getting back into like media that I actually own.
Yeah.
Like physical media or or just buying a DRM free thing. As far as video games go, I'm still gonna just buy everything from Steam. But
Or GOG.
like, I bought the Expanse series instead of just continuing to watch it on Prime. I just have it on Blu-ray if I want to watch it again, and so on. Because the temporariness of streaming media, I'm not really happy with that or comfortable with it.
But this is the thing that I think the CNBC article that talks about why there's this myth of like Netflix was never profitable. People need to realize that like at this point, streaming is all Netflix has as its core business. So if that core business is not profitable, the entire company just dies. Whereas Disney Plus is just Disney's attempt to like expand and compete, despite the fact that they're working outside of their comfort zone, whereas Netflix has taken literal decades to hone their craft and figure out how to make money off of streaming. Whereas you have these television titans that are just kind of like figuring it out while running these platforms and then finding out that, oh shit. Yeah, like I said, like the ad version of Netflix, as annoying as it is, like people are opting for that version of the service. And the ad-free version of the service is just more expensive, but it's still there.
Oh.
That's
You can save a card. You can put a card away, but it takes up the same spot that your bonus resources do.
That's interesting.
One of my characters just spotted a trap hidden behind a secret door, but didn't spot the secret door.
That's life, am I right?
There's a trap behind this door. Where's the door? I don't fucking know.
What door? There's not a door here. What are you talking? Fucking, oh my god.
Alright.
Applies a 10 penalty to perception for all attacks made against the wearer to all enemies. I don't think that's very good. I don't think I'm gonna use that. I don't think that's a good. I don't think that's a good piece of equipment. Oh no. Oh, I don't like that door's doing that. It's a very spooky room. I'm not sure I like it.
So which act are you in at this point? Is it 2 or 3?
I'm still in chapter 2.
Oh, that's right. You restarted the game.
I have restarted the game 9 times.
That's
Jesus Christ. That's excessive.
I just really wanted to make sure that I was playing the character I wanted to play. And you can't like in Wrath of the Righteous and in Kingmaker, when you do a reset, or when you go to the guy who can like
you can respec
your
everything.
levels, yeah, you can like change your race
I
and
know.
your origin and all that stuff. You can't do
I
that in this game. You can only change your class.
I am if I were to open that Pandora's box of I'm not happy with this class, I'm going to restart it. I would just do
Why
that.
is someone
until
fucking
I
vacuuming right-
I hate the game.
Huh?
Ah.
What happened?
What were you saying, Braden?
Okay, is Discord not picking up the sound of someone vacuuming in the room next door?
No.
I do not hear anything.
That's good.
Discord's audio
Anyways,
processing is doing its job.
so Harley, you got someone in Braden's chat that's kind of supporting your idea that it might not actually be a Space Marine. Valorian saying, that said, I can see they get rid of most of the Space Marine stuff because, maybe Amazon or whoever's doing this needs to save money on effects and props.
That's fair.
He said that a while ago, but yeah.
Like I can see them having like maybe one Space Marine.
It's a lot cheaper to get Nazi uniforms than it is to build giant 7-foot truck people.
Yeah, I could imagine, I could actually see, if they're not going to do Space Marines, I could see an Astra Militarum.
They could do something.
No.
They could do something like our
Pascal.
little campaign that we did with Relkin DMing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that would work for people. Well, it'd work for some people. The people who like 40K because they're fascists, maybe not happy with being a show about the normies, but
The normies aren't any less fascist.
I know. But the point is, those people want to see the Ultramarines.
They love the Boy Scouts. And they said, what if the Boy Scouts were fascists? Okay.
Anyway, yeah, I would definitely be interested in a 40K thing that's not just Marines, but also I'd probably still be happy with an Ultramarine show anyway.
Yeah,
Also, I'm not like a huge 40K guy, so I'm not. I
See,
haven't
that's the
like
thing,
been.
like, 40K for me is like a sandbox. The idea of it having... Like, the actual storytelling and the world building of 40K is very meta-heavy. You know, I was also someone who was skeptical of them being able to make a good Dungeons and Dragon movie, but I don't know. I think that the world of 40K, if they are going to interpret source material stuff, I know that a lot of people want them to just throw it back. Let's do the Horus Heresy, and it's like, fuck, that stuff is just... So
That's why you do Eisenhorn. Because Eisenhorn you can do on a budget, on a television budget.
What is Eisenhorn?
So Eisenhorn
Science
is
man.
he's basically he works for the Inquisition, but he's basically a detective.
yeah, he's the one that's basically... Is he still in charge of, like, trying to find a way to not have the Imperium or universe get eaten by the Tyranids?
Probably.
I think
is it
so.
like is it a comic book or?
No, it's a series of novels.
Okay, because I just googled Eisenhorn and the first thing was an Amazon thing for a Warhammer 40K omnibus, and it's like a huge paperback.
And that's the big thing, is, like... The lore of 40K is clunky.
And also like because of the way they put things in and out of canon.
It's not easy to navigate.
And yeah, because some of the stuff they do is just not canon anymore.
But you still got all those toxic fans that want to go back to the old ways.
Oh, yo, augmented gloves? Fuck yes.
What's the old ways?
The old ways, Justin.
Uh-huh.
Before.
What does that mean?
Basically, like, let's go back to the Horus Heresy.
Let's just go back to the equivalent, the Warhammer equivalent of the Yellow Turban Rebellion.
Or Forgotten Realms.
Wait, I could draw more cards by spending money?
That seems like a good ability.
That seems like something I should have
Done earlier.
done earlier.
So how are you finding this? Like,
This seems neat. This seems like the kind of game that would actually play well competitively. Because it's
You
like,
also-
what if Civ, but you could finish a match in an hour?
Oh.
It also looks like it's clear that you've had a lot of experience with 4X games because it looks like you're playing this on autopilot.
A little bit. A little bit.
The only 4X game I played any amount of was when I played Endless Space 2 with some people.
Hell of a game.
It was fun. I got stuck in a very profitable corner of the galaxy very early on and made friends with the people around me and then just spent the rest of the game earning money.
God, just being able to click and drag those resources onto a city that you want seems
This seems cool. I don't know if this game is necessarily, like, is the deepest, video game, let's say. But I could see this being... Also, I finally bought Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition.
Yeah.
Because I had the 2013 HD upgrade, but I didn't have Definitive Edition. And I played a skirmish against the AI, and I'm like, what if I streamed myself playing this online? And then I realized that would be a terrible idea.
Pascal, stop walking into things.
This is where I point out that this has given me some Civilizations Revolutions vibes.
Yeah, it has some Civ Rev.
Which I've always said that those games are horribly underrated because...
No, Civ Rev is great.
In terms of, like, creating a Civ experience with, like, a low barrier to entry and teaches people the core mechanics.
I built Chichen Itza.
Man, Civ Rev, those two games were great for that. But more importantly, like, they had some cool ideas, like stacking units. It started there, and it's such a good idea. Creating armies.
Okay.
Expected value 10.
Okay, I didn't have agriculture. That's why.
Pascal, unfortunately, keeps running into fucking traps and shit, right? And is currently sitting at 4 traumas and 2 injuries.
That seems bad, Harley. What difficulty you're playing on?
I think I'm on. Hold on. Let me check.
I want to point out, Braden, you seem to be going the one city route. So can you build tall and build wide?
I'm building tall because this is a very tiny map.
I'm playing on daring.
But building tall is a legit strategy?
Who knows? This is still technically the tutorial. All I know is they have better units than I do.
Oh,
and I need
no.
And I need to just start burning cards so I get better draws. Anyway, alright, let's see. Let's build the pyramids. What did the pyramids even get me? 4 victory points, that's what.
Just outright.
And now we get iron every turn.
That should help you get better units.
Yeah.
Oh, you expanded your borders so that you stole some shit from another country.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real Civ 4 thing that I always liked.
And now we're gonna attack London. Take that, London.
Fuck you and your fried fish and chips bullshit. Imagine being a culture that thinks cooked blood is a breakfast item.
Imagine being a culture. Am I right, ladies?
Imagine thinking monarchy is cool. Oh no, they got bows.
Oh. Foiled by Ramses himself. It's fine, my culture will destroy them.
Got some sheep in that corner. Yeah, there's something satisfying seeing you just like plop a card on a lot, and then
Yep.
that's how you fucking build the building.
Just gonna keep giving Athens culture.
Oops, piercing shot. Not super great.
Yeah. Culture. Okay, we finally got Axemans. We're gonna give our Axeman Woodman and strength, and give our Archerman Strength Man.
It's trailed. What is trailed?
I could see this being very good. I'm gonna say. Exarchy games are short, usually should draw cards you're not planning on using soon. Fair.
Cardery.
Cardery.
Jesus Christ, dude. What happened?
Nothing. It's just Pascal's got so many fucking traumas right now that his stat line looks like a Dark Heresy character instead of a fucking Rogue Trader character. Look what they did to my boy. And by they, I mean me. By accidentally walking him through a shitload of traps.
Alright, well, I need to dip out.
All right. I'm sorry, I'm just busy.
No, that's
hexing.
fine. That's fine. No, it's like getting. I need to sleep more.
Okay, and then Skirmisher, I can just... Alright, I don't need a Settler. We're just burning the Settler card. Yeah, I won't be able to found any more cities. What about it, nerd? I don't need scouts. Burning. Flank attack, wow. Okay, and your scouts are basically also your workers. That's smart. That's a good streamline. And I did it. I beat the tutorial. I am the Hexarchist. Take that, bots. So... I saw, okay, skirmish, daily challenge, weekly campaign, starter campaign. Hegemon. Okay, so they want you to pick a civ and then fight for making the graph big. No one wants to beat Cyrus, huh? Okay, Wonder Gold cost reduced by 100%. Yeah, that just seems very good. Alright. Eliminate. We don't have to stream this the entire time. I just wanted to check this out.
It's a cool cartery.
It seems like a cool thing. I don't know if it will necessarily hold me
shit,
for
Harley.
super long. At least
I
not
finally
like
looked at this image that you posted. This is a lot of red.
Yeah.
yeah.
How did you lose all this?
Oh, I should also mention I saw the most recent Zack Snyder film. Rebel Moon Part 1 Child of Fire. I did not care for it.
Well, can't like them all, I guess. The answer to that question is he walked through an electrical field twice, and then stood in a poison gas field for about 6 ticks worth of damage. I don't think I needed to blow those up. I'm being what? I'm
Brutalized?
being Event Horizon right now.
Do tell.
So I'm on a Space Hulk, which I'm sure you both know what a Space Hulk is, but for the viewers in chat, a Space Hulk is a spaceship that is no longer capable of, like, being a spaceship, essentially. Like, there might still be people on it, but it can't move or do anything except just kind of float aimlessly.
Yep.
And I found it, and I came aboard, and there's like a bunch of very obvious signs of chaos. And also, every time I advance this Hulk's little mission, I get a little scene where I see a bunch of, like, dead bodies impaled and eviscerated on the ground, flickering in and out of existence.
Seems pretty sus to me.
Oh, and now, the servitors have gone insane.
You know, Harley, I think this here town.
Pascal, I'm gonna need you, buddy, to, like, be way the fuck back here, because you are literally about to, hemorrhage. You have,
punched right back up your ass.
like, buddy, you have less health right now than my
I guess that was
rogue
not the best way
does.
to describe it. I apologize.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Pascal has an axe. Given that he is a tech priest.
Tech priests can have axes.
No, an ass.
Oh.
I don't think
Are
he
you
has
saying
an
that
axe.
the... What are you saying about the glory of the Omnissiah? Are you saying that he does not have a perfectly sculpted robo-ass?
Whoa, hold up. What the fuck is a Herald of Corruption? What is this? All corrupted machine and part machine things gain a bunch of... Oh. Well, I don't want...
Oh, fuck.
I definitely don't want that. Backline here. Does this also give penetration? No. Cover efficiency, dodge, and dodge reduction. Okay, so you're my backline. And then you're my rear, you're my backline. I wish I could get you both. I can, aha. She not in the backline? She is. That's a little annoying, but not super. Bad. So you're there. How many Heralds of Corruption are there? Just the 2? It looks like it might just be the 2. Hold on, actually, I can check this. Herald of Corruption. Yeah, okay, just the 2. Cool. So we are going to go Argenta, You're also gonna get Reveal the Light. And Argenta, I would like you to take an extra turn. Shoot. Why can't you shoot that? Do you not? Can you not see it? Do you not have line of sight to this? What the fuck do you not have line of sight to that? All right. Can I run and gun? If I go here. Here? Don't super want to go there, but
Yes, it is a little warm in here.
let's move this to here, I guess.
Oops.
Stop throwing grenades. Why are you throwing so many grenades?
Why am I throwing so many grenades, Harley?
Holy shit. What the genuine fuck just happened?
Haven't you already played this part? Or
No.
have you... So you've already gotten further than you have the last 9 times you started this game?
Yeah, this is new stuff.
Okay.
This guy just crit me for 84 damage.
That sounds like it would hurt.
Yeah.
My guy only had 52 hit points. I might need to restart the level. Holy fuck. I might not be able to.
I got 14 hammers. Take that, Alexander.
So, Braden, are things cooling in the world of tactics and strategy games, especially on PC? It feels like it.
I think last year
Was peak
was peak.
the peak oil, peak tactics?
Yeah, peak tactics.
Do you think we'll hit peak cartery?
Oh, I imagine that has to be
In the works.
in the works.
Like, I'm trying to look up 2024 strategy. And
Cause
tactics.
like Jagged Alliance, as you know, I thought was quite good.
Okay. Oh, right. Like, the big one for me is Homeworld 3.
Oh, that's right.
That's supposed to come out next year, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Like, Stormgate's probably going to go into early access next year. And then Xenonauts 2 is supposed to exit early access in
yes.
2024,
And then as
actually
is
full release.
Songs of Conquest is also going to be exiting early access in the next little bit.
But other than that, Songs of Silence might actually be...
Songs of Violence.
I said Songs of Silence.
Songs of Conquest.
No. There's a game called Songs of Silence. I thought you were talking about Songs of Silence. Songs of Silence is like the Banner Saga meets Heroes of Might and Magic, but, you know, like... I don't know if that game is actually something I want to play, but, like, Songs of Silence is a, fantasy thing. Yeah, it's like the Heroes of Might and Magic style combat system,
Hmm.
but with like a painterly style of art. I'll post a link. But yeah, pretty sure. What is Chimera Entertainment? Is this another? Yep, this is German, so it's another European studio that pulled a lot of lessons from Heroes of Might and Magic, because you know it's like a video game Bible in Europe, right? Like, that's
Especially
one of the
Eastern
games-
Europe.
That's one of those games that I feel like
Oh,
is
okay.
people teach in design classes in school in Europe and Eastern Europe is like, you must play this. Oh, that's right. Frostpunk 2 comes out in 2022.
I will play the fuck out of Frostpunk 2. I built the pyramids.
But yeah. Cool. Oh, right. I'm looking at this. Okay. It might be an okay to good year for tactics games. Metaphor 2. Breachway.
So there.
And you have to imagine that all of the games that like came out this year were
Yeah.
like, content updates, because that seems to be like the entire formula for
Yes.
genre.
Did I just miss a stationary fucking object? Oh boy.
But anyways, what were you gonna say, Braden?
I
2024.
I was made aware of a video game.
Hmm.
Called
And?
I believe it's called Men of Honor, Knight of Honor 2. And apparently it is both a grand strategy game and a Total War style RTS.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Recent
Because I
reviews
looked
are
at this. This came out this year or last year.
Mhm.
And it seems like it was made in Europe. Because they don't make strategy games in America.
Sure.
No one... Name one. Civilization doesn't count.
Firaxis doesn't count. I was just gonna say.
Too easy. Yes, Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign. From, it's published by THQ Nordic, so you know it's European.
Paradox is Swedish. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. I guess Europeans are keeping the strategy genre alive.
Alright.
All right. So you were saying Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign. I'm looking at this game. This seems a lot.
Yeah, dude.
This
Yeah,
like
it seems a lot.
Play Crusader Knights meets Total War.
Yeah, it seems, it seems Total War Crusader King Z.
And all of these reviews are saying that they don't like the game because it's too hard.
Yeah, so it's great.
So you're saying this is a sicko game, right?
I'm saying this is a game that if I did not have very little money in my bank account right now, I would have probably purchased. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's how the progression of just playing this single player works, huh? Okay. If you don't wanna do the skirmish. That's cool. Alright. That's Hexarchy.
Ooh, are we gonna continue the tactics and strategy, or are you playing something different?
I mean, we could play some tactics and strategy. I have a game. I have a game. I have a game we can play. Here's a real strategy.
Why are you saying it like that?
Because
He's a sicko.
Because I'm sick. Well. I'm gonna pick the path of righteousness and
Oh, really?
not
Oh.
play.
Are you gonna play the biblical alternative to Myst?
No.
Oh boy.
This is Space Wreck. It's a CRPG.
It's got a look.
It's got a look. You may find combat unforgiving. This is because it's 100% optional. Uh-huh. Tell me more, Fallout. Latvian role-playing game. Okay.
In the 22nd century, humanity is spread across the solar system. Wild capitalization of the markets has sparked bloody clashes between corporations and asteroid miners, spiraling into anarchy. You are an inexperienced captain, fresh out of the academy on your first voyage.
There's something about the look of this game
Being
that
a
reminds me
complete
of
outsider to
Crusader
the
No
crew,
Remorse.
They don't seem to have much respect for you or your command.
And I think that's what they're going
To
for.
make matters
like
worse,
those
your
Origin
ship is targeted
systems,
by asteroid pirates, and the
action
blast of a stray
strategy
ion
games.
torpedo damages the fuel controller chip. Somehow the ship manages to limp away to a nearby
I wonder if
space
anyone
wreck
at EA
in
knows
hopes of
that they have the
finding a
Crusader
replacement.
license.
But someone has to go get it.
Probably
The crew
not, other
proposes
than
a lottery to
GOG
determine
pays
who
them a
will.
small
Despite
fee
your
to have
status
those
as the
games on their
captain,
marketplace.
You feel compelled to participate.
No one at EA remembers that they
Everyone
have
draws the
any
straws.
IP.
You get the
Stuff.
short one. You manage to cover only half a distance when your shuttle unexpectedly runs out of fuel. Luckily, there is an abandoned space station nearby. You land, hoping to replenish
Yeah,
the
this
fuel
is a
tanks
look.
of the stranded shuttle.
Yeah.
Air hisses as the hatch opens. Stepping outside on broken tiles of the derelict station, you have no idea what to expect.
Alright. Time to
But
build
one
my
thing
space
is
wreck.
clear. There is no way forward without
This game is apparently like 5 to 10 hours.
With again the developer emphasizing that
Captain,
figuring out
wake
different
up! You
ways
have
to
arrived!
solve things.
Indeed, I had
Is
just
the appeal.
landed. The shuttle tanks are completely empty. You must find fuel here. Fine. Fuel, got it. Let me just get ready. Choose your captain's background. Online video celebrity Joanna. Juvenile offender hacker Noah. Gun enthusiast Sam. Create your own character from scratch. Look at this.
Looks good.
I'm a stereotypical man with inherent +1 physical bonus. It's true. Note, with extremely low focus, you cannot keep track of long conversations.
That's relatable.
That is relatable. Yeah, the middle option is non-binary, and it gives you +1 perception. As one does. Work. Okay. So work is the stat. That's very silly.
It's good.
Work is a stat, and it's directly tied to how much experience you get. Speech, Sci-Tech, Tinker, Sneak, Melee ranged. Well, obviously...
Alright,
Harley, what kind of character should I make? What should my space wreck be?
what are my options here? Well, obviously you should be charming.
Okay. So you're saying max charisma, everything else?
Yeah, fuck it. Charming, and is one of that, is that work?
Yeah, work.
Yeah, put some more points in work. Have some work ethic.
Get rid of that point from focus and put it in work.
But then I can't keep track of conversations.
Okay. I think
Okay,
this is
actually, no, it's funnier if I entirely just put all my points into charm and work. Alright, speech. Gonna
good. Yeah,
max
if you're
that
gonna do
out.
Charming. You gotta charm it out.
Yeah.
Which
And,
of these skills is based off of work ethic.
yeah, well, work determines, yeah. Work, every point in work gives you an extra skill point, and it increases your XP gain rate.
Oh, okay. So all the okay, cool. Tinker, speech, and tinker.
Let's see, pick apart, repair, pick locks. Okay, Tinker's pick locks. And let's do sneak. And we're just not gonna fight anyone.
Yeah, just don't listen. I just got my shit ran by a bunch of lobotomized cyborgs. Don't fight people.
Red flags, blah, 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 blah. Confirm.
Wait, hold on. You straight up are just not allowed to know what people are saying?
If the conversation is too long. Oh, yeah!
Oh, this interface, Harley.
Oh, I love this. Oh, you fucked up. You better re-roll.
How do Captain?
Oh, this is great.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go scan these other planets first before we go back to that Space Hulk. Because that shit fucking... They fucking ran my fade on
Okay,
that
thank you
fucking
for
one.
this. How to Captain. Okay.
How to Captain is a pretty good way to express. Yeah, there's this. This is giving me a Crusader No Remorse vibe.
I
in
found a
terms of just
plasma
the look of
battery
this.
on this planet.
I bet that is intentional.
Oh shit!
Alcohol if you cannot
Found
speak
a
to
bunch
people.
of grenades.
The only item you really need is the fuel regulator and a spacesuit, probably.
Oh, that crack grenade's gonna come in so much handy in this fight. That's crazy. Alright. Provisions. Do I want to set up an extract? Yeah, sure, I'll set up an extractium for some provisions. For some fucking corpse starch off this planet. It's not
Corpse
actually.
starch.
Yeah, it's the premier method of feeding troops in
Oh, hello.
long-haul space traffic. You just take
Let's
the people
read
who
her
died,
personality. Yes. 3, success.
You just take the people who die on your ship, and you grind them down into beef.
Hello.
And then you make patties out of people.
Oh la la, what are you doing here? Looking for a fuel chip. We got stranded with someone fired an ion torpedo.
So this is more like a vehicle for like role playing, right?
It seems like it's kind of trying to do the Fallout 1 thing, right?
Except in a bite-sized chunk.
I mean, Fallout 1's pretty short.
And they tried making a game that was big in Fallout 2, and they fucked it all up.
Oh, cool. That's why we are too. I'm not sure if Vilenius is ready to share with anyone. You'll have to ask him. Tell me he's not the captain, but everyone listens to him. Can I find him on the promenade? Dance floor? I like your attitude, checks her gun. But if you get in the way, we'll shoot you. No hard feelings, alright? Okay. Let's charm.
Yeah.
Finn Allison. Finale. Miss Finale. Why? Finale is in the ending? So I jumped from station to station to shipwreck to blah 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 blah.
That's so good. It's like
Yeah.
when you play a low intelligence character in Fallout.
Yeah. You know, I could get you to the Earth.
Welcome to Earth.
Ah, but it's from a bigger ship. Sepkoda is a ship originally engineered as a support vessel after blah 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 blah. Sometimes they engage ships or raid survivor hubs to take what they need by force. Uh-huh. We would find the regular in no time. I wouldn't be looking at a fuel chip for the station. Okay, here's the thing. Your pitch, I'm not feeling blah, 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 blah. Easily. And to top it off, you're literally stuck here without fuel for your shuttle. When you put it like that...
So the game is funny, and then also I got the ad where it was the shell that just enveloped your stream with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Butterfinger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. That's good. Fucking Twitch is great, except when Twitch is shitty.
Citizens, stay back.
How to, Captain?
I'm gonna turn on sneak. Look at this sneaking animation. That's good sneak animation. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh, I pushed the wrong button and accidentally crashed this terminal so hard it won't boot up again.
Hell yeah.
Well, we can't hack the robots. Alright, time to hack. 0. Time to hack. 3. Alright.
We are. Actually, I don't enjoy talking to the TV like that. If you have something to say, come down to the promenade with the center of the station.
That
We'll
guy looks
speak
great.
there.
Yeah.
Alright. We fought our way through a bunch of them. We lost one of our own. Those bastards are no fun.
Blah 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 blah.
They just.
I very much like the idea of charming myself my way through everything, even though I have no idea what's happening. I think that's good.
Alright, once more with feeling.
It's a vent duct. There's a vent. Oh, I fucked up.
Oh no.
Broke my screwdriver.
What are you gonna do?
I have to go back.
And get a new screwdriver?
Or just not go through the vents. I asked the guy politely to kill the robots. And he did it. Because I put 5... I also like that I'm basically just an Amogus man.
You know, I think people wearing space suits existed before Among Us.
Yeah, but silly people wearing spacesuits.
You know what? That's better.
Alright, yeah, I'll take this shotgun.
Alright, let's see. What is the Pascal?
Uh-oh.
Just like a timing thing?
Alright, go get him, guys.
Okay. Well, we made it through that time without taking a full trauma. We did get an injury, but I can fix those. Abelard.
Okay, I'm getting on the ship net. Oh, there's a message board? Oh, I can't get on the message board. Tensions in Estonia. Oh, I can't read the news.
Long
tricked you
blah
into-
blah blah blah. Countries blah 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 blah.
I tricked you into playing a Zoomer. Haha.
Haha, jokes! Submit request. 3D print. Okay, sleeping pills and schnapps. Yeah, that seems like a... Uh-huh. Once again, my computer skills are so bad I crashed the computer.
You punched your fist through the computer.
I'm just like, oh no. It's fine, I have all these points in work.
Nope.
What's the meaning of this? Sorry, let me put it away. The giant man in a heavy spacesuit slowly turns his head and looks at you. Okay. Hey, thanks for your help back there. Hmm.
Is there like a way through this? Hold on. If I throw a force grenade there, that did not do anything. What about? That did not do
Hey.
anything either.
What's up? Alright. Wait in awkward silence.
Abelard, you're
You know, I have stuff to do. Later. Okay. Hey. And I've asked a question. What's happening there? Spiritidus.
Keep away from the door, and we'll have no problem.
Oh, look at this guy. Look how cool this man is.
Pretty cool looking dude.
Yeah, well, I'm a charmer.
There's a freaking treasure behind this door.
Treasure? Really? Like gold and gems?
No, you dum-dum. This is access to the fuel bunker, which is still full of precious juice. That's way better than gold.
I love that this is clearly the developer.
No, you dum-dum.
Putting on different
This
outfits.
is access to the fuel
Like, I
bunker.
feel like we've seen the
Just still
same
full of
actual
precious
Yeah.
physical
juice.
person, but with different, like,
Actually,
things covering their eyes
You
or
know
shit,
anything
something.
about? Yeah, it's locked up real good. Maybe a bit too great. Then you're welcome to give it a go.
FAQ man. Hello! I am FAQ man. Ask me anything. I can shout fuck off.
Shit, wrong.
How does the space toilet work? I see you got your priorities straight, sport. Bathroom on blah 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 blah. Won't run out of water for a shower, if you know what I mean.
Okay, this is good.
You know what? This game, yeah, this game seems great. And as with most things, pee and poo-poo would, blah 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 blah. Disposed substances go where they should. You can say that it sucks. Get it? Ha ha ha.
All right, I have made it through to where I was last time without anybody getting hurt at all. I am now dropping a save.
I respect FAQ, man.
Are we still entering a room full of fuckos?
I leveled up.
Are in fact entering a room full of fuckos. Can I turn this back on?
I'm gonna put another point into Tinker.
I cannot.
Okay. So it looks like you can increase skills and...
Yeah, FAQ Man was giving me a real yes man circa New Vegas vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, I insist.
I need another hairpin. Oh. I accidentally pushed the computer button.
You got a -1.
Oh, I figured it out because I have a computer terminal. I have a computer manual that teaches me how to do computers. Okay. I wonder if I could, if I had enough combat skills, if I could just kill them and take their ship.
Hold up.
Uh-huh.
Why are you doing so much fucking damage?
I could what if I told you that it seems like I can get suspicious sealed containers of my own waste?
He's already... What the fuck?
Harley,
Why just-
I'm the real rogue trader.
Why the fuck am I the one out here getting pieced up?
Play better. Have you tried playing better?
I just need another hair clip. So I could pick this lock. Oh, Lizardmen card. A card for the game called For the Adventure and Glory. It has spear-wielding reptilians on front, and a description says, an elite squad of warriors from the legendary kingdom. Its power rating is 0. Well, we have to take that.
References are good.
Yeah. Alright, time to hack. I'm very bad. Time to sneak. Eh.
Have you, with this character, been able to, like, hack into a computer without breaking it yet?
I have a manual now.
Oh, okay.
So now I don't accidentally, Oh, I found a refuel platform underneath the thing. Maybe that's an alternate way of refilling my fuel tank. I think this game might be good.
Yeah, seems like it.
I also just like the sneak animation a lot. It's very charming. Chat, is there anything else we would like to see from Space Wreck? Oh, I lost the buff from relieving myself.
Oh no. Go back and pee. Been detected.
Oh god. Okay, bye.
Are you dead?
No. I'm just sneaking.
I think I just might not be ready for this fight, is what I'm learning.
You've reached the part where you need to grind and get out skills.
I don't think I need to grind necessarily. This is an optional location. And the weakest enemy in this room currently has 70 hit points.
Whereas you have...
My healthiest character has 65.
Yeah, that seems like a problem.
It does. It really do seem like a problem. There's also these things on the walls that keep giving every enemy 35 temporary hit points every turn.
I blew myself up.
Why'd you do that?
Because I didn't put any points into combat skills.
Who told you to do that?
Monsters.
The voices in your head.
You really shouldn't have listened to whoever told you to do that.
Na, 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 the voice inside my head. I miss you.
Maybe the music of our childhood is bad.
Yeah.
God, Twitch knows me a little, too much. It's giving me constant ads for the Chalupa Cravings Bach at Taco Bell.
Uh-huh. Listen, I had coffee this morning. My mom let me finish off her eggnog latte.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's like Taco Bell. And that it makes your tummy hurt.
I've never had anything from Starbucks that gave me a tummy ache. And in fact, as I've pointed out before, when my stomach hurts, I usually eat fast food to quell it.
Yeah, because
Eating fast food
your
makes my
body
stomach
is
better.
destroyed.
No, it's just that like I like simple foods like McDonald's and Taco Bell.
Success.
Like if I really have an upset stomach, there's nothing that quite kind of gets it other than like a can of 7-Up and
Ooh!
like, some cheeseburgers from Basic Act Cheeseburgers.
The accumulated
like,
stress leaves a mark on you, both positive and negative. Oh, it's a perk. You get +1 snacker hacker. Last bullet. Make it count. Big bones. Contortionist. Uh-huh. Your body has become very flexible and you can squeeze through increasingly narrower openings. Only caveat, you must be naked. Uh-huh.
Not a caveat.
Field insertion, 1-to-1. Uh-huh. +1 to speech when talking more than 7 tiles away from other people. That's very funny. Sofa expert. Science politics. +1 to SciTech tinker ranged when in a conversation. Uh-huh.
That seems pretty good.
Literal ranger. Wartime president. +1 charm, +2 speech when in combat.
This is really good.
Each time you pick a lock and roll at least 1 focus, then you get to keep the hairpin. We're doing that one. Alright, what's the negative? Let's see, hungry and grumpy. -1 charm if you don't have food in your stomach. Compulsive reloader. If your weapon is not fully loaded, you lose -1 focus. Developed a chem tolerance. Drug, alcohol, and even food last only half the time they used to.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, let's do compulsive reloader. Yeah, that's... This game's...
Oh, hey. What's up? Did you? For reals? Let's go in then. As far as I can tell, you've done your part, eh? As promised, you can take as many fuel cells from the bunker as you can. We'll be down there bringing pumps online. Cheers.
Are you already marked as prey? You are. So then I don't need to do.
Alright, I think we've seen enough.
Space wreck.
Space wreck.
Wrecking in space.
I'm a space wreck. And I ain't just talking about
My life.
my life. Ha. Ha ha. Jokes.
Self-deprecating humor.
It's funny because sometimes I feel bad about myself. Alright, let's see what... Let's see. Do we want to do anything else? Or do we want to call it? Yeah, that'll be it for now.
Okay.
Let's raid Relkin.
Alright.
I'm to understand he's playing this video game called Ark the Lad 2, which sounds like a fake video game to me.
Alright. I'm
All right.
tuning out. Bye.
See ya. Bye.